Hello everyone and welcome to a new Signature Room video. I've decided to make one. It's going to be on this amazing game right here, Europa Universalis 4. This is a grand strategy game made by Paradox. You may have heard of them. They made City Skylines and a couple other games as well. Similar games to this, like Crusader Kings 2, Hearts of Iron 4, Victoria 2, etc. I'm going to start up a brand new game here. It's based in the year 1444, and it lasts until 1821, although I doubt we'll be getting that far. And I'm going to play as the Ottomans, which is a great power in Turkey. Now, the Ottomans used to be extremely overpowered, but ever since the Cradle of Civilization patch, they've been downgraded slightly. I'm just going to try them out again. We're playing some normal difficulty. Historical, Lucky Nations, Terran Newton, Lobby. You can have have a look at all these. No custom setups with the modified development values. So everything's just regular. And I'll be playing on Iron Man, of course. Just going to call it Ottomans, nothing else to do. So I can't really go back to a previous save, so it doesn't auto save. So we start out as the Ottoman Sultanate in 1444. So you can read this if you want. Just pause the video. This is just a background historically, but they'll just be shown in in-game mechanics eventually. Because we're Sunni, we get twice the chance of a new heir, which is fantastic. And a cavalry to infantry, we can have 60% of our cavalry without suffering penalties in combat. We also have a piety value, which I'll show later, and we could be mysticist or legalist, and that will change the different values that we have. We have also Shia and Abadi, which are in different regions, but we're the vast majority, so we can get royal marriages with most countries near to us. We are a Ottoman government type, and we have access to a harem, which means that we will always be able to have an heir, pretty much always, unless our ruler dies before 30. And they will always be a fantastic heir, which is one of the reasons why the Ottomans, at least used to be, so overpowered. There's not really much to read here. You can read this if you want. I've got Concept of Paradise, though it doesn't really matter a whole lot as the Ottomans. Wealth of Nations, Art of War, which is obviously the most important one. El Dorado, Common Sense, the Cossacks, Rights of Man, and Mandate of Heaven. Those are pretty much all the most important expansions. The only one that I could actually be using right now is probably Cradle of Civilization and Mare Nostrum for that Roman Republic if I decide to go Christian. But I doubt that would be extremely important. So this is the world we're into. The Ottomans at the start of the game actually have one of the highest expanses of land that they can actually see. You can see all the way here in Beijing in China because of our trade links, and all the way to Ireland over here. You can't see Iceland yet. So if you guys want to learn the games, you're going along with me. I'll try to make these semi-regularly, fingers crossed. I'll just explain a few things in this first episode, and you can learn as we're going. So first thing you need to think of when you look at your country is this country view over here. On the top left of your screen, so you see this is your court, so this is your ruler. So this person is actually in charge of my country, and he's fantastic. So the values for your rulers can be out of 6, and he's got a 6, a 4, and a 6. It used to be 6, 5, 6. Mehmed, I've been a lot of memes about him regularly. He's got 6 admin, 6 military, and 4 diplo, which gives the certain amounts corresponding to your monarch points that you generally pick up. Also got advisors that can help with that, generate an extra point per advisor, but they cost money. Your government, which was added, I believe, during Rights of Man, with Sultanate. So we get that Ottoman government with the harem. We get good unjustified demands, which lowers our diplo cost. Increase yearly legitimacy, which is fantastic. An extra diplomat, which is great. Some extra states and some extra stuff. We're a kingdom, not an empire, which is extremely important. So most of the country is the Turkish culture. If I can just get that up, it'll be here. That's unlucky. What unlucky? Okay. So most of the country is Turkish. Bit of Greek, which is accepted, which is good. Also got some Bulgarian up in here, with Poland, Philippines, Silistra, all these that used to be owned by Eastern European countries until the Crusade of Varna. And for diplomacy, most of the Hungary doesn't like us, Lithuania doesn't like us, most of the Christian nations don't like us, I assume some of the Shia nations don't like us. Timurids and such, yes. No, actually, plus 25, same religion, because they are Sunni, which means that the rest of their empire, which I believe are their vassals, is Shia, which will be important. So we've got a good look diplomatically as the Ottomans. You can pretty much ally with any of these nations, even though you're eventually going to conquer them. And looking west, you don't really have many options, because all these Christian nations over here, like Austria for example, they have a minus 25 historical rival, and every nation will have at least a minus 10 historical. Even England over here, they'll have a minus 10 different religion, which and you also can't make royal marriages with them, considering you're a different. You can't marry your ruler to them, considering they're a different religion. I'm just gonna open all these tabs. I could use that Arumba diplomacy mod. I won't look at our rivals yet, because that's going to be important later. We've got a pretty decent starting revenue, mainly because we've got some decent provinces. Well, we're going to soon get Constantinople, which would be fantastic for our revenue, because it's a big trading hub. Going to lower that maintenance straight away. You should always do that, really. As trade is concerned, we've got merchants, they're both transferring. I'm happy with that, because we do have a lot of trade fire on Constantinople. Look at this here, we have 50% of the trade, and most of it is retained as well, so that is very good. Means we're making a lot of ducats out of that. Tech, many of the other nations are behind on tech. Some of these African nations, I don't know, I can see that. Oh no, they're level 3, that's a bad example. So some of these inner African nations, like down here, maybe Togo, sort of Fezana, they eventually fall behind anyway, but some of these countries, maybe Chagatai, no, all these are 3-3, but some nations down in sub-Saharan Africa will fall behind pretty quick. And considering we're probably the most Western, obviously apart from these, but Western Europe, Muslim country, means that we'll have a decent chance of picking up some good institutions, meaning our tech doesn't go too far behind. Obviously the Renaissance spawns over here, and we'll be hoping to get some provinces over there before that happens. We've only 6 years to do it though. Colonialism spawn over here, will eventually come to us, but I don't think it will matter at that point. And then by the time we get printing press, hopefully we'll have expanded into Hungary. We'll pick that up pretty easily. Global trade, that can be picked up anywhere. Little gap there, as I can only record 10 minutes of footage, as I am a cheapskate. So going back into our ideas, We've got core creation cost -20, which is ridiculously good. Also, match motor cultures, which is great. Man cover recovery speed is fantastic. Cavalry combat ability, meh. Reducing war exhaustion, that isn't very important. Tax modifier is great. Trade efficiency is great, and ship costs doesn't really matter. We've also got 5% discipline off the bat, and tolerance to heathens +3, which is ridiculously good. And when we've gained all the Ottoman ideas, we'll get plus 33% land force limit, which we're able to stack wipe all the people. So I think towards getting maybe quantity to start with, maybe innovative, because you can qualify that with quantity of some ridiculously good infantry, again with janissaries and just space marine people. Going towards decisions, we definitely want to take City of the World's Desire. Some extra prestige and move towards legalism. Use extra tax modifier, extra manpower modifier, and reduce tech cost. Or mysticism, which gives us better troops basically and better missionary strength. That really sucks, so I think I want to be legalist. So I want to adopt that. Announcement of sect practices. More towards legalism, fantastic. Missionary strength. Don't know why I wouldn't do that. The Divishonomy system. Lose 100 mil. And we get extra manpower modifier forever. Might wait for a bit, because I don't really want the janissaries to happen necessarily. I'll pick it up, whatever. So, YOLO. Now, stability and improvement. Stability 0 is what you expect for just a random off the bat country. Religion, of course, we just mentioned that, and we've got a bunch of Orthodox provinces that really don't want to be converted. So we'll put in the theologian to get that to work. And we've got fantastic 2-star general, which will definitely be coming useful. Gonna mothball those forts, get some extra money. And our estates, we've actually got 4 rather than the regular 3, or if you're in Africa, you get 2. We've got the Umera to give us extra manpower recovery speed, which is good. We can gain some loyalty, but we don't really need manpower at the moment. Yeah, well, if we want to raise a bigger amount of troops, I guess, but maybe there's more important things we need to be focusing on. Saying we've only got maximum 30,000, and we're unlikely to lose many against early wars against Byzantium and Karaman and the like. Do we have our claims anymore? Yeah, we don't. So that is extremely important that we don't get automatic calls on all those provinces. New religious tax. Oh, 90 ducats off the bat. Nice. Now just got all the regular things. So I probably want to start looking at great powers. We're 5th. 390 development, just behind England, although that's soon going to change. Once we grab Constantinople, we'll go to obviously that gets upgraded, so maybe 29 we get boosted up to maybe on par with France. Doesn't really matter, just matters for power protection. Rivals, probably do want to rival Hungary because they already rivaled us. Probably do want to rival Poland and also the Mamluks. All nations that have already rivaled us, that's what I like to do. Lithuania is useless rivaling them because they're just going to get PU'd by Poland. So there's no point actually allying, or rivaling them, because they're just going to become big insignificant after a short while. Our navy is actually fantastic. We've got 8 galleys, which may not sound amazing, but 8 galleys in the Mediterranean, which is all in sea. Allows us to perform extremely well in naval combat. We've got 3 barks over here, which I'm just going to send to trade in Constantinople. There's no reason not doing that. Just going to get them to come back if it gets frisky. Do I start with the claim on Albania? I do. So maybe go there first. I already have the claim on Byzantium, however. Maybe I want to engage that army in Athens first. For a difference this time, that instead of starting with our troops over here, we start with that over here. So that's interesting. So we may want to look at that. For advisors, I'll probably want a Diplo advisor. Oh, they're all shite. My spy network sucks, but I think I'll just take it for the Diplo point. Do I really need military? I'll focus on admin. You always do that. And military. Oh, discipline. Nice. I'll take that. Shouldn't really need any admin because I'm already focusing. That's just throwing your money away. Got truces with everyone. Revert this in 92 months. Not really much point doing that. Just wasting money again. And I've got claim Constantinople and let's what's that? Something like that. Yeah, you see some people butchering names, I just eviscerate them. Okay, I think I'll wait. I think you have to wait a month for declaring war on anyone. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't necessarily have automatically lowered the maintenance. I mean, if they get like a big rival, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Let's get back to full. I'll probably be playing on speed 3 for the majority of the time. End goal for the series, I think it would just be to have a good game. Maybe take the Mamluks, maybe end around 1650 or something. That's what you usually do. So I put the maintenance back up. I really hope this is very visual bug. I'm just getting to move somewhere back. Oh, Diplomats. Oh. We should be doing better there. We've got a Diplo thing. Diplo builder. Alliances, we will take them. Aragon would be sick rival. Yeah, if I want to take on Venice at some point, that would be fantastic. Who wants a goddamn alliance? Every nation in the world will take that. Royal marriage, who's gonna take that? Do I want to ally myself with Crimea, or do I want to destroy them? I'm kind of leaning towards destroying them. But if they get reduced by the Great Horde, or Muscovy or some stuff, then might want to ally himself with them pretty quick, or just jump in, eviscerate them. They've got like 2 provinces left, so probably leave that for now. I'll issue an embargo to my rivals, which I believe is... I can't issue Poland because I don't actually have a naval province. Oh no, just because I've got a truce. I can embargo the Mamluks, and I will. So that's fantastic. That's pretty much all the prep work done. I'll probably go back in the next episode, maybe do some more prep work, maybe just play Byzantium. So that would be cool. And see you in the next episode. Bye. Manufactories again that can be picked up here, and same with enlightenment. So that is a-okay. Oh, it's ideas. We've got some fantastic ideas. Creation cost -20.